Alright, so I'm going to show you how to do this first crafting profession certification here and show you how to get there. We have to go visit Zareen, who is across from leaving your house, is across this river here. You go in the store, general store. Anytime you're trying to find Zareen, she could either be up here or down underneath in the basement. And the door to the basement is around the back side of that building. So yeah, we're gonna hit this let me become an apprentice crafter. That's what we're trying to show how to do here. Alright, so you'll learn as you go, you'll need to get blueprints, so we gotta find this blueprint here, which is actually right here in the store. We're gonna get this equipment blueprint pack here. And we'll eventually make all 4 of these, but I think we only need 3 of them to make the skateboard. We won't need the separator, I don't think. You can use that one in the, if you have the material, you can use the work table that's there inside that store, but I'm running back to the farm here and gonna use the work table that's here. But anyway, so first we need a pickaxe. And then we're going to need all 3 of these, this charcoal kiln, the cutter, and the furnace. So if you have the material, just go ahead and make them all 3 and place them all 3 out. If not, obviously, grab the materials laying around there. It should be pretty simple to make. I'm gonna get this rock up on there. Alright, I'm just gonna place all this. You can place this wherever you want to. You don't have to place it the same place I'm placing it. Just Alright, it says I need to gather some copper ore to craft this skateboard, so we're gonna run back here and find there's a couple pieces of copper ore laying around on the ground, but there's also some copper ore nodes here that we can chop up. So just run around back here until you have 12 pieces of ore to chop up or collected. It probably wouldn't hurt to like just go ahead and get all this because you're going to eventually need it pretty soon. And this respawns the copper ore nodes respawn every day, so there's really no reason not to go ahead and grab all this. Alright. So we have to go to the charcoal kiln, produce 3 charcoal here. I'm gonna go ahead and make more so I don't have to do it later, but I just need 3. And then whenever that gets enough, I'm gonna come in here to this copper ingots and do this with charcoal. Alright, so there are plenty of those. Okay. So I need to make 3 copper ingots. Go ahead and make 3 here. And just as a beginner, I would keep these going as much as possible, even whenever you don't need it. The stuff, just go ahead and keep making copper ingots. Go ahead and keep making charcoal, and you will be burning through them pretty quickly. Alright, so now we have our copper ingots that we need. Softwood planks. Make 3 of those. So, just so you can see what we're trying to make here. Skateboard, if you look, so I've got the skateboard highlighted. If you ever want to know what you need to make something, that's over on the right side there where it says requires. It says 3 softwood. I have 0 of 3 softwood planks, and I have 3 of 3 copper ingots because I've already made my copper ingots, but we're about to have these 3 softwood planks. But this goes for anything that you're going to make as a work table, so just, it gets more intense like the further you get into the game with like materials, but that's the basic, what you need. Alright, now that we have that, we're going to go ahead and craft the skateboard. Alright, and then all we have to do now is take the skateboard to Neona, which that is not the person that is not Zoran, the person you picked it up from. This is a different individual, so don't go back to that same building.
New around here? Good eye! She's not like the bikes you see on every street corner, huh? Looks like you know your way around an engine, huh? Night Owl, my old partner here. Do the mods myself. Custom engine, one of a kind on the whole island.
Alright, so now that we did that cutscene, we're just going to hit become an apprentice crafter. She's going to try something more interesting. She gives you a little rental card. You don't have to use this rental card. You can save it for later if you want to save it for a more useful time. Or you can just go ahead and ride it around if you want to have fun. But yeah, you just have to walk out here and yeah, you don't have to actually rent it. You can just leave it there. Now you have that rental card in your inventory. Now we're going back to Zareen to turn this Apprentice Crafter quest in. Which she is currently not in her shop. She's up here, so I hope I can actually get to her. So, I may not be able to get to her house. Or get in her room, I should say. Or when she's outside, so hopefully I can... Alright. Yeah, so she may be at the shop or she may be back at the house depending on what time of day it is, and if she's locked in her house, just wait till the next day or later in the day and she'll be back at the shop. I don't think the game is glitched, that's just how it's made. It's just depending on where she's at, it depends on the time of day. But anyway, that is how you do the Apprentice Crafter certification.